right? So there was no fade out there. I'll work on that.
Very abrupt.
I know, it's like, and go.
Action.
Um, so, hi everyone. I'm Brittany, the Cosmic Lunar Soul, and we have, as always, my lovely co-host Priscilla from Priscilla's Cozy Tarot Corner.
Tarot, just tarot corner.
Oh
No
my God.
no cozy.
I psych myself out, like, I'm like, oh, I got it this time, and then I psych myself out and I panic, and then I'm like, oh no.
It's fine. It always makes these introductions hilarious, in my opinion. So I love it. I'm here for it.
If you ever need a partial rebrand, just go and re-listen to all these intros and all the different versions of what I call your channel.
I know.
So I'm throwing out ideas for you, apparently.
So funny.
We have a fun halfway to Halloween tag. This is going to be a VR to Happy Haunts Library.
Yeah.
Her video is linked in the description, as well as all the props. So yeah, I'm excited to do this because I love Halloween.
Yeah, so I was actually tagged in this video by Essence of the Moon. So Essence of the Moon did the VR to Happy Haunts Library, and then tagged a bunch of people to have us also do the VR. So I actually ended up not doing it. Like, I saw the tag, but I had other things that I was filming and stuff, so I wasn't sure if I was actually going to do it. And then we were looking for something to do that was different and not a tarot tag like we usually do. So I was like, okay, what about this? I was tagged in this to do this. So here we are.
Yes. Yeah. 2 birds, one stone.
Yes.
Okay, let me pull the prompts up. Here we go. Okay, so easy one. Number 1, are you a fan of haunted houses?
Okay, so I wasn't sure if she was talking about haunted houses in the sense of like houses that are haunted, or if she's talking about haunted houses in the sense of like you go to a theme park for Halloween and they have like a haunted house, or if someone made a haunted house where they hired people to dress up and scare people and things like that. Either way, my answer is hell to the no.
Okay, you're like, either way, the answer's no. So
yes, because I don't like being scared. I do not like being people jumping at me and scaring me. I'm not about that life. So no, thank you.
Have you ever done them?
Yes, I've been. So we have a theme park in Montreal called La Ronde. It's a big theme park, and they do stuff for Halloween every single year. I personally don't like going to theme parks because I don't do rides and things like that.
Oh, okay.
But they do have a haunted house there that is a ride. So you get in and then you're going and things like pop out of you and things like that. I hate those things.
Oh.
I hate those things
I can
so
see
much.
that. So just so you know, we're getting some weird feedback on your mic for some reason. It's like every word. Yeah.
Okay, hold on then.
Time for the classic turn off, turn on thing.
Okay, is this better?
I think so. I'll know when you like start talking more, but I have another question for you. So you've done the rides. Have you ever gone to like haunted places?
Hell no. I don't want to be knowing haunted places. I don't want to see ghosts and shit. I believe in that stuff. So no, someone else can have the I'll leave actual ghost hunting and going to haunted places to like ghost hunters, ghost facers, supernatural, Scooby-Doo and gang, whatever. No, me? Hell no. If there was a ghost in my house, I'd be like, okay, ghost, let me pack up and the house is yours. I'm out of here.
I say that all the time. All the time. I'm like, I'm not fighting with a supernatural spirit. I'm out. No. You can have it.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I'm the type of person that'd be like, you want to do that? Sure, you go in, I'll stay out here, and if you die in that house, good luck. I'll pray for you.
Creepy. So do you watch like shows about ghost hunters or anything like that?
Like like reality. Are you
Oh,
talking about like reality TV and stuff, or what?
yeah, yeah. There's also a delay now. We're
Oh,
having like technical difficulties. There's a
oh,
delay, like I can see your mouth moving and then the audio follows suit.
that's weird. Is it better now? I don't know.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't
You
know
might
then.
want to refresh and come back. Maybe
Oh,
try that. Gotta love the technical difficulties. Okay, let's see.
okay. Is that better? Now we have
Yes.
a different camera view. Okay, there
There we go.
we go. Reality TV, no. I don't watch a lot of reality TV.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. My mom loves documentaries like that though.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
that's another good question. Do you enjoy like documentaries about
Paranormal
haunted
stuff?
stuff? Yeah.
I don't really watch stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So I
Okay.
can't really say that I do or don't because I don't watch stuff like that to begin with. So,
That's fair. Okay.
yeah. Now, what about you?
I'm it's a love-hate relationship. I'm a huge fan of all things Halloween, so I tend to subject myself to things that I know I just don't really enjoy because it makes for good stories afterwards. But while I'm in it, I'm like sweating and terrified. So I have gone to many a haunted house. I've even gone to the Eastern State Penitentiary, which is like one of the most haunted sites I think in the country for um, for their Halloween haunted houses. I don't know why I did it. I was terrified the entire time.
Scary.
I went with a classmate, and she and I like literally waited in the courtyard for a random group to come in, and we just tagged along with them the whole time.
Oh my god. There's strength in numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going in by myself, so every year I do it, but I don't like. I'm with you. I'm not gonna go to someone's house and be like, "Oh, it's haunted." I'm like, "No, okay, I'm out then. I'm gone. I'm not staying here to be haunted and terrorized."
Yeah, no.
Um, yeah, so I don't usually watch like the paranormal hunting shows or anything like
Mhm.
that either. But there is one that is just purely. It has to be like it has to be satirical in the same way that you remember that show Repo Man where they would like repo people's cars and the situations got more and more like wild.
Okay, yeah.
It has to be satirical in that kind of way
Oh, okay.
because it was essentially a mockumentary, and the show is called Ghost in the Hood, and this group of people who are like ghost hunters go around to places in Compton, LA, right? Which is like the most hood place in LA. And it was just so comical. If you ever get a chance to look up a YouTube clip of it, it's
Mm.
hilarious. We discovered it at a trip I was on. We were kind of just casually flipping through the channels, and we ended up watching like 4 episodes. We were just so enticed. That's crazy.
Mm.
Hi, Diamond Heart. Welcome.
Hi,
We're
Diamond. Hi,
talking.
Luke.
We're talking about our halfway through Halloween tag, halfway to Halloween tag.
Yeah.
And our first prompt we're working is, are you a fan of haunted houses? So let us know in the comments if you like haunted houses
Or no.
or not. But okay, let's go on to the next one while we wait for some more comments to come in. Whoops, there we go. What's your favorite ghost story or haunted lore?
I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know. But I used to read a lot of creepypastas when I was younger. So
Oh,
Slenderman was like
yeah,
really big when I was when I was like in high school and stuff. Slenderman
yeah.
was like huge or whatever. So I would say I wouldn't say it's like a favorite because I don't like I'm not really big on. That's actually not true. I do read a lot of thrillers and stuff, and I read a lot of horror, but I wouldn't say it's like a ghost story or
I was
like
gonna say
based
it's
on
not normally
lore.
paranormal.
Like it's not based on
Horror.
lore. That
Oh,
is.
okay.
It's like they're things that are usually made up, right? But I guess creepypastas would be because those are technically usually based on some kind of lore,
Yeah.
though they're usually expanded into like crazy nonsense
It's so
afterwards.
expanded
But
into nonsense that it barely follows the original lore anymore.
yeah, so yes. Hi, Midnight.
Hey, Midnight. Oh, Luke said he watches it all paranormal, YouTube, and TV.
Yeah, he's always talking about some ghost hunter
I
channel that he
know.
watches on YouTube. Oh, Headless
Oh, the
Horseman. That's a
Headless
good one.
Horseman's a good one. I don't know what my favorite ghost story is or haunted lore. I guess I do kind of like the whole Legend of Sleepy Hollow thing. That one's nice. I particularly love stories about like Appalachian like folklore around, never be in the woods at night and don't leave the trails and go into the forest and stuff like that.
Isn't that where like Wendigos come from?
I don't know.
Appalachian lore. I feel like that comes from
It's
Appalachian
either
lore because
Appalachian or Native. I can never remember because sometimes they overlap and have like very similar lore.
Because Wendigos do live in forests.
Yeah, I thought the Wendigo was. Let me see. I don't know how to spell it.
It's a Wendigo.
Yeah, Google corrected me.
It's Algonquin.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it's still in forest though.
Yeah.
Yeah. They eat humans.
What doesn't? Okay, yeah. I do kind of I like that. Midnight also said the Headless Horseman. Hey, Lana.
Hey, Lana. Vanishing Hitchhiker. Oh,
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I've heard of something similar to that, but I've never read this particular story. Like when you're like on a stretch of like road, like those kind of stories where you're on a stretch of road that's supposedly haunted, and then people disappear if it's like at a specific time or a specific time of year, stuff like that, and then you only find their car, but you never find them, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard stuff like that before.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that one specifically, but it sounds vaguely familiar, like at the recesses of my mind.
Yeah.
Number 3, do you plan on doing any Halloween decor hunting or shopping?
Not on purpose.
That's how it always goes, right?
So I don't plan to purposely go hunting for Halloween decor. I do watch a lot of channels that do that though, and I do love when other people do it because it's so fun when they're looking for specific things. It's like when Michaels has a specific like collection of stuff, or like HomeSense, Winners, Home Goods, whatever those Marshalls, TJ Maxx, whatever those stores are, they're all owned by the same company. So in that regard, I love watching those kind of things. Yeah. I'm more of a kind of person where if I go to one of those places just to go, just to have a look, and if I leave with something, then great.
Yeah.
But it's not on purpose. So, like I'm not going there to specifically hunt for something specific. So.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's fair. I'm not intending to either. I'm assuming after my lease is up here that I'm going to move. So I don't want to introduce more stuff that I have to pack up and move.
Oh, you're moving?
Maybe. I don't know. I just tend to assume like every 2 years I move, so the safe assumption. So I'm not intending to, but I do like so let me see, hold on. So it'll make more sense once we get to like question 6 or something.
Okay.
I have plans this year, so I might try to look for stuff to fit the theme.
Okay.
But other than that, maybe not.
Okay. So it'll be intentional if you do decor hunting.
Yeah.
It'll be intentional. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of times too, when I host things, I tend to like craft things anyways. I'll like pull things together. I'm not like actually like buying a thing. I'll pull like bits and pieces together from things I have around the house, or like one year I made like a spooky scarecrow and I just took like an old long sleeve shirt and pants and stuffed them with plastic bags that I had collected.
Okay. DIY.
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
I might not purchase it, but I might make it. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. I love the little signs. I do have a weakness for the different like seasonal signs.
Sparkly orange pumpkin. I love it.
Can't go wrong with a sparkly pumpkin. Okay, question 4. Candy corn, love it or hate it?
Hate it. I'm not very big on candy to begin with, so
I mean, I feel like even if I was big on candy, like candy corn is just, it's like the wax in those like drink soda things that we used to have as kids where you bite the wax part off and it has like juice inside. It's just like the wax. Candy corn is disgusting and I refuse to be gaslit to believe otherwise. It makes me a little bad.
Honestly, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't like candy corn, but I don't like most candy, to be honest with you. So
it's a visceral dislike for me though, where I'm just like I aggressively dislike candy corn. It's like part of my personality how much I dislike candy corn. I remember.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say that I was gonna say that Midnight said that they don't get candy corn, and she's in Wales. For anyone that doesn't know, they don't get candy corn, I guess, unless you specifically get it from specific stores.
I need to move to Wales. I hate it so much. And then they have the nerve to make bigger ones. Ugh.
Ew, they make bigger ones? Why? It's already bad when it's tiny. Why?
I know. I remember like my little cousin used to eat them, so I'd give him all of my candy corn and he'd give me like all the chocolates because I was more of a chocolate kid.
Yeah, I'm a chocolate person too.
He'd give me all like the Reese's and stuff like that. And I just remember like once like looking at him like, you're disgusting. You disgust me. I was so mad about it.
That's so mean though. Hey, at least you were able to give your candy corn to someone that likes candy corn.
I know, but I was still mad. I was like, ugh.
I don't care how other people live their lives. If you like candy corn, good for you.
I feel like there are a few things in life that like I'm like, okay, live your life how you want, but candy corn I feel like should just be illegal. Like you should just be arrested on the spot for eating candy corn, especially in public. That's more indecent than some other things, I feel like.
Yeah. Hey Nat, welcome.
Hey, welcome. Better late than never, right?
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
It's midnight. It's like, it's wax. It's like a wax texture. I don't know how better to explain it. And it's not sweet, but it's all sugar. So I don't even know how that's humanly possible. I'm convinced candy corn was placed on this earth as a social experiment to see what kind of monsters live among us.
You see aliens taking notes from somewhere above.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to get rid of all the people that like candy corn. We will eviscerate
the
these
ones
people.
that get abducted and probed. Like further tests required.
Imagine War of the Worlds, the movie War of the Worlds, but against candy corn.
Yeah. It's just all the aliens collecting up all the people that were eating candy corn over the last like decade.
This is so funny.
Okay, let me move on before I end up turning this whole thing into my hatred of candy corn.
Candy corn.
Question 6. Are you big into costumes and dressing up?
Yeah, it depends what I'm doing, but I'm not opposed to dressing up and things like that. I actually only own 2 costumes currently. Like
really?
Actual costumes that I bought, like ones that are like full costumes that you go and you buy or whatever. So yeah, so I own a costume of I own a maid costume, which I wore when I dressed up as Magenta to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, okay, that tracks.
Yeah, and then I own a witch costume. And
okay.
And then that's it. And then I own clothes that I can make into costumes, like I could dress as like other characters or whatever. But 2 specific costumes that I own. So I can either dress one or the other unless I buy a new costume. But costumes are really expensive, so
they can be. I love dressing up. So, I mean, but I don't always buy like actual costumes. I have like certain outfits, like I have a Ren Fair outfit that I would sometimes repurpose for Halloween as well.
Okay.
Then I had a Harley Quinn outfit, like before Harley Quinn was all popular and the booty shorts, and it wasn't that.
Yeah.
And then I had this awesome tricorn hat that I got. It was on super sale at a Spirit Halloween. And you know, that place is like expensive. It was it was $10. And usually if you think of a $10 hat, it's that weird foam like hat. No, it's like solid, hard. I literally have it hanging up in my house. It has followed me for the past like 10 years. I still have it. Actually, no longer, because I did that in 20 years. So I've done I have pieces of a pirate outfit. I have
love that.
I say pieces because I have this like blouse that like this baggy blouse that I got from like a thrift store. So that's all I wear it for. But the bottoms are different based off of like the weather. Usually some sort of tights or dark jeans and then boots.
Yeah. You need an eye patch.
I never do the eye patch thing. I always do like more of the like Jack Sparrow kind of pirate style.
Okay.
Yeah. I even had I thrifted a real sword once.
A real
sword with the blue velvet sheath, and the scabbard or the handle or whatever was a horse's head.
Crazy.
I think I still have it at my mom's house.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah, I love dressing up. So the second part of this is, if so, what's your favorite costume of all time that you've ever done? So it's not like what you have right now.
Okay, that I've ever done, I would say probably when I dressed up as Nancy from The Craft.
Oh, that must have been. Did you have the rest of The Craft with you? Or was it just you?
It was just me.
That would be group.
Yeah.
Group costume.
I had short hair at the time too, so my hair was up to here. It was up to my shoulder, so I straightened it. I had like really cool earrings. I had snake earrings. I put snake earrings on. I had like a choker, and then I made like this other necklace with like some random chain that I had, and I put like a lock on it and a key, and I put that on also. And I had like
you went all out.
I went all out, and I had like boots and things on too and stuff like that. Yeah. And I had like dark lipstick on because she wears dark lipsticks and dark lipstick in The Craft. So I did that as well. The only thing I didn't have was a nose piercing because I think she has a nose piercing. I don't have
Yeah.
any piercings on my face, so
Right.
I didn't even have like a fake thing that I could have put inside. But
Oh, okay.
because I know you can get fake nose rings or
Yeah.
whatever, but I didn't have anything, so I didn't have that. But yeah, it was fun. I did it for when I was interning at some children, like this after school program that that I was interning for or whatever, because we
Yeah.
were supposed to dress up. No one knew what I was dressed as, so it was funny because it's all kids, right? These kids are small, most of
Oh,
them.
because they're
So
too young.
yeah, and then the other animators that were there, a lot of them they did. Some of them didn't know either. A few did, but some of them because they were all younger than me. I was like the oldest person there, so
Oh my
except
gosh.
except for my supervisor. My supervisor was older than
Yes.
me, so she knew, but a lot of them didn't know. So yeah.
Hmm. Midnight was saying she used to like to dress up, and Luke said that he hasn't dressed up in ages. But Midnight was a zombie. I don't know why
Oh,
I feel like that suits you so much.
also, Nat said something about eating candy corn. She's like, I went through a huge phase where I needed to eat candy corn all year round, and then I got it out of my system and never needed to eat it again. That's like so random, Nat. That you need to eat it for like one whole year, and then after that, you're like, I'm done. I'm good. I'm good for the rest of my life. Oh, that's
I guess
really
that's
funny, actually.
okay. It's like you learned your lesson, and maybe the aliens won't abduct you.
A zombie nurse. That kind of a zombie nurse kind of reminds me of those nurses from oh god, what's that movie? It's also a video game.
Zombieland?
No, damn, what is that movie? Okay, let me find it. Let me find it.
Okay.
I have to find it. It's a horror movie.
Alana, yeah. Nancy was the one that went berserk on everyone.
Yeah, Nancy is the bad one.
Yeah.
She was the villain pretty much. Silent Hill. The nurses in Silent Hill.
Oh,
When you say zombie nurse, that's what I thought
yeah.
of. Those
Yep.
those weird nurses from Silent Hill.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, Midnight.
Um, yeah, I've done a few zombie bar crawls. So I've been a zombie before, but usually I just take like old clothes and make them look dirty and do makeup. Really, you don't really have to do much to be a zombie.
True.
Um, I think, oh gosh, it's hard to pick my favorites because like I went to a creative and performing arts high school, so like we went
Oh.
all out all the time, even the teachers. And we had and well, I went to a performing arts middle school as well. We used to have like class competitions. And so I think one of my favorites was when I was younger. So I have one from when I was younger and one when I was older. I used to love when I got like old enough to kind of go out on my own, but still young enough to kind of trick or treat and stuff. I loved terrorizing the kids. It was so fun.
Oh my god.
I had this super old school, like just stretchy mask, and when it pulls over your face, it just makes you look like a skeleton. And little peephole for eyes, and I had this like cloak with this like ragged hood. It was so awesome. So I just wear all black and then the skull head. So I just look like a floating skull head. And I remember going to my rec center's Halloween party and I could hear people inside. So I bust through the open doors and just don't say anything. All the kids scream and run to the other side of the room. What a happy memory. And now I'm the chicken shit scared of haunted houses. So karma, I guess. Oh, goodness. And then I feel like from being an adult, when I was in high school, my best friend and I happened to go to separate thrift stores and found the same dress. It looked like that old school, like diner waitress dress. And we found it both in our size in separate places. So
wow,
we wore,
lucky.
yeah, right? We wore skates to school and we were skating waitresses.
Oh my God, I love that.
It was so fun. So fun. So yeah, I love all things like dressing up. It was hard to pick.
Midnight says those Silent Hill nurses are mean. Obviously, they're killers. They kill you. That's the
I was like, yeah, I guess that's a little mean. I don't think anybody would disagree with you.
And then Luke said, I think my favorite or my best costume was Balthazar from Charmed, but Charmed from the 90s. That's cool.
I don't know. I'm gonna look at
Balthazar.
Like in the red mask or red face and everything?
I would assume so. No?
I mean, I'm assuming it's not just the white guy version. Ew, why is...
Yeah, I would think when he's actually in his...
like demon form or whatever?
In his demon form, yeah. Not when he's in his human form. Because when he's in his human form, that actor is...
attractive.
Beautiful.
Not scary at all.
No.
Okay. Number 6. What is one activity or experience that is on your spooky season bucket list this year?
I don't know. I don't really have a bucket list for spooky season, so I don't really have any particular activities that I want to do, I guess. It'd be nice to do something for Halloween, but I don't know when Halloween falls this year.
Oh, that's a good point.
Let's see.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. And then the week before, I'm going to my best friend's wedding. So I don't know if I'll be actually doing anything for Halloween this year. So yeah, maybe just staying in watching movies and stuff like I usually do. Which I think is like the next question or something.
Yes, it is. So yes. That'll be a good transition. Yeah. So for me, sorry, someone is gonna cat sit, and I told him to come by and.
Okay, that's fine. Alana says, well, there is enough wax in you from eating candy corn to last a lifetime. When the world goes dark, we'll just light you up to illuminate the world for the rest.
That is I feel like that's a grim fairy tale. I could totally
what?
A grim fairy tale. That'd be awesome.
Wow. Okay. That went from like, okay, to like really dark, really fast. Oh my God. Yeah. Midnight also doesn't have a spooky bucket list. So we're on the same page. Me and Midnight are on the same page.
I usually don't. I mean, there are things, I wouldn't call it a bucket list. It's usually like things that I just want to do. Like I generally want to dress up at least once. Go to at least one Halloween based event. So those usually happen simultaneously. Yeah. But this year okay, I was making sure I'm not getting ahead of myself. This year,
Alana, calm down. I know it's on the 31st. I meant the day of the week. Girl's trying to roast me over here? I don't think so.
I know.
Anyway, sorry, keep going.
No, it's okay. I think I want to host a pumpkin carving.
Ooh, okay.
I did that a few years ago, and it was so much fun. So I'd like to do that. Okay. So that goes into what I was talking about before of wanting to sort of decorate, but I don't know that I necessarily want to like find decor because I have some. I already have some decor.
Me too.
I think I just want to like make some Halloween themed foods. So
that's fun.
I think that's going to be part of it because I have a shit ton of stuff because I rated, like, I say rated, but I was shopping at a haunted house that closed down and I bought a crap. Like, I have, you know, those big, like, big bins.
Yeah.
I have a big bin of just Halloween stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, like goblets and plates and like serving dishes and stuff like that. So I don't really need to buy anything necessarily.
Cool. You could host an entire party at your place.
I could. I have. I have old like decor that I've collected from random Dollar Tree splurges. So yeah, I think that was like the nuance of the Halloween decor where I was like, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything, but I am gonna be on the hunt for themed dishes ideas.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those. You can find those on Pinterest.
There's too many. I think I have old boards from my previous events that I can go back and review.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. And I usually make one Halloween themed based like drink. So I don't know what it's going to be this year, but I'm excited. I think I made like demon's blood one year and it was really delicious. I don't remember what was in it, but I just know it was red and yummy.
That's how you know it was delicious. You don't remember what was in it.
But it was yummy. So I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done a proper pumpkin carving in forever. Fun fact, I didn't carve my first pumpkin until I was like 24 or 5.
I have never carved a pumpkin.
Oh, really?
I've been pumpkin picking when I was like a child and we went with school and stuff like that, but
yeah,
I don't think we ever carved them. I think we just drew on them or something like that when I was a child. But yeah, I've never done that. I also don't like pumpkins, so I don't know what I would do with that. Like after, I don't know. And the
do you
stuff
like
inside, just
pumpkin seeds?
No, not really. My mom does though.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, usually we carve them. We take all the like sort of guts out, but you don't really take the meat out. You're just taking the innards out, and then some people will like there's like spray sealant that people use to make them last longer and to keep rodents off of them.
Okay.
So you don't eat the pumpkins after.
Oh, okay, that's okay. That's good. I don't like that anyway. So
yeah, so you don't have to worry about that, but you can take out the seeds and then rinse them off and season them up and roast them. So I think I'll probably have that as part of the activities.
Cool. That's cool. I know that the people have great talent for carving pumpkins out there, so it's always fun to see.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So in order to make friends, when I first moved to Texas, I did a lot of like stuff. That's when I did my first pumpkin carving at a local brewery.
Okay.
I actually came in 3rd. So I was just like, oh.
Good job. What?
And then I was telling a friend, I was like, yeah, I came in 3rd in that year's pumpkin carving, like a few years ago. He was like, in year, whatever year, what was it, 2013? And I was like, yeah. He was like, I was there. And he was like, I won first. And I was like, oh my God, we crossed paths before becoming friends. It was so crazy.
Wow.
I don't think we were there for hours, probably chit-chatting, but just had no reason to really know who he was. And when I look back at the old photos, he was standing with his pumpkin next to my pumpkin. And I was like, what a small world.
Wow, that is funny. That's hilarious.
Run demons, Brutus on the loose. Maybe I'll be a demon this year. I don't know. I'll have to think about what I want my costume to be. Because as host, I have to dress up.
Obviously. Midnight says that she was in her late teens when she first carved a pumpkin.
Oh, okay. I think that's, I guess I
Typical.
always considered like pumpkin carving like a kid's activity until I got older, and I was like, oh, we can do it too. I didn't miss my chance.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, question 7. What book, series, or movie screams Halloween to you?
Oh my god, there's so many.
Oh yeah, so
Um,
many.
any horror book is typically what I would read during Halloween. Typically I'll go to like some of the classics like Edgar Allan Poe, Stephen King. I love to like reduce to like my usual in terms of like books and things like that, my usual authors that I like that are like spooky and eerie and gothic feeling and stuff for the Halloween month. In terms of movies, I don't particularly like horror movies per se. Like there's some movies that I like, others that I don't. I would say Ghostbusters, Scream. I do like Scream. Scary Movie. Those are comedies. If people
Can't go
don't like,
wrong with scary movies.
I love that series. Well, actually, I only like the first 3, and then the rest, I don't know what happened.
I mean, we don't talk about the others. We don't talk about
went,
if the Wayans aren't in it, I'm not watching it. It's not a scary movie.
Yeah, for me, it's the first 3 because I love the movies that they make fun of in those the first 3 in that series. What else do I watch? The Craft. Trying to think. Paranorman. I like some cartoons, so like Coraline, Paranorman, Haunted House. Those are, I think, those 3 are all directed.
Oh, Monster House.
Yeah, Monster House. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster
I
House.
like that movie.
Trying to think what else. Yeah, Halloween as a film series. Obviously, I don't watch those because not my thing.
I'm not into
if I'm gonna do a slasher film, it's only gonna be Scream. That's it. I literally am wearing my Ghostface.
Oh,
so,
speak of the devil.
Yeah, Ghostface is my favorite, one and only. Zombie movies. If I'm gonna do zombie movies, I'm gonna do like comedy zombie movies. Like what's that one?
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah. With what something Penn, I can't remember his name. Yeah, we talked about ghost shows in the beginning. I don't do ghost shows.
no, it's a show called Ghost. It's actually a funny show. And there's an American version and a British version.
Oh, that okay. I've heard of that show. I haven't watched it though.
It's really cute. It's fun if you ever get a chance to watch it. And you don't necessarily need to watch it in order. There are some references to other things or continuations, but I feel like for me, the season doesn't kick off until I watch Halloween Town and then delve into the world of all of the Disney Halloween movies. So Twitches and oh God, why are things like slipping my mind right now?
No, I don't watch any of those.
All of those. And then the others that I like are like The Witches of Eastwick, Practical Magic, The Craft. If I see those, it's a good time, but I don't necessarily go out of my way to watch them.
Okay.
I can't even think of a show, like of a series that I consider to be quintessentially Halloween.
I don't think I watch any shows per se.
No, nothing that I watch.
Only movies.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Casper, the Friendly Ghost.
Oh, Casper's a good one. I don't rewatch that very often.
But for people who watch Hocus Pocus, I don't rewatch that. I've watched it once.
I forgot. That's the other one. Hocus Pocus is the other one. Okay. I love Hocus Pocus.
Haunted Mansion.
Did you see the remake of it? It was actually really good. Was that a series or a movie?
That's a movie and it's on Disney. So I'm looking at Disney stuff because you said Disney. So
the remake was a movie too?
I think everything was a. I don't know if they made this a show, but I know that they have movies. I'm looking at movies specifically.
Oh, okay, yep, it's a movie. That
Oh,
was
Ghost
really
Whisperer. I have that entire series on DVD, so I've seen it already.
Ghost Whisperer.
Yeah, that's a show. It's
Mm,
this woman who she can see ghosts. She helps them cross over. It's not really Halloween specific, but
mm. I did watch a series called The Good Witch, which was cute, but I wouldn't consider that
yes.
Halloween.
No, it's not. It's on Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, it was nice, and then got repetitive, and I was like, ugh, gag me with a spoon. It's too wholesome.
um, I don't know. Anything with blackjack. So like Goosebumps, the house with the clock in its walls or whatever.
Yeah,
I love all of those movies.
I guess Goosebumps would be a book series that I.
Yeah, and I think they have it as a show.
Yes, they
So
have it as like a mini series. I think it is. They came out with. Oh wait, no. So there's Goosebumps, and then there was a mini series recently that they came out with. I used to. Oh God, I used to go ham in the library getting my Goosebumps books.
me too when I was in elementary school.
Yes, they had me in a chokehold.
um I guess if you wanted to watch a show, you could
Oh,
watch The Walking
Agatha
Dead
All
and
Along
stuff.
kind of gives a little bit of Halloween vibes, but I still wouldn't consider it like Halloweeny. It's
Yeah,
very
neither
much.
would I. I don't consider any Marvel anything
Yeah,
Halloween.
I was gonna say. I think it's too in the Marvel sphere,
Yeah.
at least for me. But I guess it's some of the closer things I can think of that I actually watch.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Beetlejuice.
The movie.
I love me some Beetlejuice. Yep.
I do like Beetlejuice. Have you seen the new one?
Yes, I have. It
It's
was
on.
good. I enjoyed it.
Did you? It's
Yeah.
on Disney Plus now, so I should watch it. But I've been debating. I'm like, should I just hold out and watch it like later? But I know I'm gonna download it to watch on the plane.
Hmm.
I know I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it. So I'm just gonna wait.
I said Jack Black.
You said Blackjack, but you did mean Jack Black.
Oh, did I say Blackjack?
Yeah.
No, I meant Jack.
I knew what you meant, so it was just like, oh, that's funny.
I didn't even realize. Oh, people usually watch Buffy during the Halloween season.
I've made it 37 years never watching Buffy, and I'm gonna make it another 37 years not watching Buffy.
Oh, wow, I own it. So I own the entire show on DVD.
Okay, let's go on to number 8.
Okay.
How do you typically spend a Halloween night?
Like any other night. If I'm not actually doing something, I spend it like every other night. I'll probably just watch something, probably a movie or something. If they've added something new for the occasion, or I'll watch some movies because a lot
Yeah,
of the time Netflix or Disney will have like
special.
um they'll have like sections for specifically for Halloween. So I will usually whatchamacallit, I'll usually just watch movies or something. But yeah, I usually, if I'm not actually going out or doing anything, I spend it like any other day. And I don't know if I will be this year because, as I said, the weekend before is my best friend's wedding. So
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
so I
Fair.
don't know.
Renard Tarot said, "Scary stories to tell in the dark." Are still a favorite from when they were a kid.
Yes, I remember those books.
What's funny is I remember knowing about them, but I don't remember ever being exposed to them.
They made
Like
it
I've
into
only
a show
over.
too.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made it into a show. Let me check. Let me Google. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm spitting bullshit
No,
right now.
you could be right. I'm just
Scary
right on the
stories.
horizon of. Alana, it's I feel like because something about Marvel just takes it out of like the whole witches and makes it like very superhero-y, and it just doesn't feel Halloween-y to me.
Okay, they made it into a movie. Christy, they made it into a movie. I'm telling Green Eye Terror. There's a movie based on this. I don't know why. It's from 2019. I'm not going to watch it because I don't like horror movies. So.
Oh, is it like scary, or is it like cheesy?
Probably.
Oh,
I don't know. It's horror. It's marked as horror adventure.
Oh.
Okay, you remember the book in the short story thing that we did for the short story book that we read for your Discord, and there was that one story where they go through a cornfield.
Yeah, the very first story.
Yeah, there's shit like this in this movie. I can see it from the trailer that's like trying to start playing or whatever. They're going through a cornfield, and I'm like, hell no.
No.
Hell no. I swear I thought they made this into a show. I guess I'm not right. Or maybe I'm mixing it up with something else. Because it sounds
Are you thinking of like Are You Afraid of the Dark or something like that?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's what I thought it was at first, and I was like, oh no, that's something else.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Show.
Midnight said she's going to celebrate Samhain and do some Halloween stuff in the afternoon and then do some pagan stuff in the evening.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, they did make it into a show.
Oh, okay.
It premiered in 2012 and features 48 episodes.
Oh, that's a good run.
Okay, I thought they did. The Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone, yes. Twilight Zone's good. X-Files. Oh my god, that's what I want to rewatch. I want to rewatch X-Files.
I've never seen X-Files. Oh, Tales from the Crypt. Oh,
maybe that's what I was thinking of too. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. The intro always scared me, so I'd wait for that to go off. And then I'd watch the show. It's so unnecessarily creepy.
Yeah. Crazy.
So, for me, I took this to mean like, you know, if Halloween falls like in the middle of the week, like how do you spend like the Halloween weekend or how you're celebrating Halloween? So, I feel like I've done everything from nothing to way too much.
Same.
Literally, like,
same.
I wanted to host a party so big that I had a friend host it for me because her house was bigger. And he co-hosted it with me.
Wow. Guys, I'm hosting a party, but it's going to be at so-and-so's house.
Yeah. One of our mutual friend was like, oh, you can have it here. And we can, like, it was when I was living in Texas. Funny. So it was still nice out. So she had a whole, like, patio, and like she had a pool on one side and then like a grill and stuff on the other side. So we grilled and did like everything. I came over like hours early to help her finish like setting up all the decor. And I think I came over the weekend before to help her get started setting up on the decor. So yeah, I've done it all. Then I've done like chill nights where I just kind of dress up and give candy to the kids.
Candy coming to your door. Can I have a child, please?
I know. I'm like, here you go. What age would you like? Never living down those witches giving kids or witches to eat.
That's so funny. Some Hansel Gretel vibes.
Yes, a little bit. So one year, I told you I bought a shit ton of stuff from a closing haunted house. I bought this mad scientist who was probably close to 6 feet tall. And it was supposed to be animatronic, but it didn't work, but it was fine. So I just kind of set him up in a corner, and I put motion activated strobes behind him. And there was just general spooky music playing in general, but I had this like alcove. So there's like an archway, and then when you enter, it kind of opens up a little bit, and he was inside the archway. So if you're outside, you can't see him. All you see is my front door. And then when you walk in, you just see stuff around you. Somebody, I had a Ring doorbell, so this was like super fun for me. One of my neighbors had seen me set up, so she stood at the end of my driveway and told her kids, like, go knock on the door. And she's recording. And the kids come up, and the strobes start going off, and they're screaming. They are screaming at the top of their lungs, and you can see the mom in the background doubled over. And all I hear is, I saw her setting it up. I've been waiting for this. She set her kids up. It was so awesome. It was so funny.
That is funny. Oh my God.
Goodness.
So Christy from Green Eye Tarot says that her workplace has a costume contest every year. That's cool. If I didn't work from home and went into an office, well, previously when I had an office to go to, we used to be dress up and stuff like that, and we would have a contest also. But yeah, I don't go to the office anymore. I work from home, so none of that, unfortunately. So that's cool. Alana says that she thinks that they're doing a Goosebumps series on Disney Plus or something. Is it gonna have Jack Black in it? Because if it's not, then because I love Jack Black.
They've been doing a few Goosebump like remakes and stuff like that. They've been actually pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, and then something about Halloween, some song called Halloween by Stephen Lynch. Never heard of it, but I am going to check that out. I'm going to check that out on Spotify.
So midnight, you can join me in feeding kids to the candy.
I think I'd be freaked out if random pieces of candy that were live and come to my door and be like, I would like a child, please. I'd be like, excuse me.
I mean, if it keeps them happy, I guess. And if it doesn't make the now sentient candy go on a rampage, I guess we could sacrifice a kid or two. I don't know. Depends how much they're asking.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Okay. What does Halloween mean to you?
I don't know. Like right now, like at this age, I wouldn't say it means much. When I was a kid, however, it meant a lot. Because I always had fun. I dressed up all the time. My mom would dress up with me. She would take me trick-or-treating and things like that when I was a kid. So that was fun. So I always enjoyed Halloween when I was a child. But then as I got older and I was too old to go trick-or-treating, I don't know. It just became whatever.
Yeah. I agree. I feel like the middle years when you're too old to well, you don't drink, but too old to trick-or-treat, too young to go to like the adult Halloween parties. What do you really have? It kind of sucks those years.
You have nothing.
Yeah. Like
you have movies on TV, I guess.
Right. Unless your mutual friends are hosting or like your school does something, you really don't have like Halloween options.
And my school did do stuff. We had Halloween dances and things in high school.
Oh, cool.
So, and I did go to those, and I did dress up for those. And we got like candy and stuff, or you could buy candy there or whatever. So that was fun. But I don't know. There was also some times where my mom and I would give out candy, and that was fun. But that was when the neighborhood had more kids in it and stuff like that. And I feel like when you live in a neighborhood when there's not as many kids and things, like trick-or-treating, or rather giving out candy, sometimes just doesn't become an option or is not an option or whatever
Yeah.
anymore because not a lot of people are coming to your neighborhood to get
Yeah.
candy and things like that. So yeah, we did give out candy a few times, and that was fun. We put on music, decorated the
Mhm.
outside. I would dress in a costume that was nice. My mom dressed in like some Grim Reaper,
Oh
Grim
my god.
Reaper costume to scare the kids. It was really funny. So yeah. Oh, it's already out on Disney Plus. Goosebumps show. No Jack Black. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll watch it.
I feel like I as a kid, I always loved like dressing up and being able to put on costumes. I don't know why that is. So I've always loved Halloween. I always
Okay.
loved like the creativity behind it, and I like
Mhm.
the planning, and I think it's just like I don't know, I just really love it, and I still do even as an adult. So like being able to dress up and be creative and pull some like different looks together, and
Yeah.
it's another reason to do stuff with friends. Like my girlfriends now, we have um Halloween night where we pick one scary movie that I cower through, and then one funny movie, one funny Halloween movie or cheesy Halloween movie.
Mm.
So stuff like that. I think it's just really fun. It's a really fun season as well. It's like I love fall in general, so all of it's just
I love
a
fall too.
yeah. It's just like an awesome season altogether for me.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. What does Midnight say? Midnight says, as a kid, Halloween meant more because I trick or treat and try sneak watching scary movie or spooky movies rather. Though when I was young, Halloween wasn't as big as it is in the US. Ah, okay.
Really? Is Halloween really big here comparatively to other places?
I would think North America holidays in general are probably bigger than.
Oh, okay.
I would think so anyway. Because
Oh,
I don't know, I feel like North America is a very commercial continent. So
yeah.
we like whenever there's like a major holiday, everyone goes like bonkers and all out for it. I feel
Hmm.
like so. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I guess I never really thought about it because I know we do go big for like Memorial Day and Labor Day and like 4th of July,
July 4th. Yeah.
but like those are specifically our holidays. So I just assumed that Halloween, because it's not particular to just us. I assumed that like everybody does Halloween like that. I never really thought about it. Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
no. Midnight, would you say that it's more like a Christmas that people go big for where you are? I would think Christmas is probably bigger.
That's a good
A
question.
bigger holiday probably. Anyway, in places that they celebrate Christmas, that is.
Right. Uh, of course.
Because I feel like in Wales, I think I would assume Christmas would probably be a bigger
Pretty
holiday
big.
to celebrate.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of people celebrate New Year's like across the globe. That's really big.
Yeah,
That's not just in particular to us.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. See, Christmas is bigger. Yeah, I thought
okay.
so.
So
I thought so.
Christmas and New Year's really the big ones.
Makes sense in my opinion. I feel like Christmas is pretty big of a holiday. People really tend to go all out for Christmas, especially with family, and then putting up decorations and lights and things like
Yep.
that. Like there's literally contests for like putting lights out outside your house, things like
There
that. So
are. There's literally like there are neighborhoods that I think as part of the HOA you're like mandated to put up Christmas decorations for a
wow,
certain amount of time because
cool.
their neighborhood is like known for that.
Mm.
And people like there are neighborhoods you can actually purchase tickets to drive through.
Yes,
It's
I've seen that in the
crazy.
US.
Yeah.
I've seen that in
Like
the US.
that's nuts. But it
Yeah.
was fun. I do remember that was a fun pastime being able to like drive around to see all the Christmas decorations. All right. Last but not least, we added this one in.
Yes.
Favorite Halloween deck. We are a
Yeah.
tarot
So
channel after all, so
yeah. So we added this in because everything else was just regular Halloween related and not deck related, and we needed to bring in decks because what's a tarot time without
right, without tarot.
decks, right? So I actually chose 2 decks, and that is the Halloween Oracle and the Halloween Tarot
Okay.
as a favorites. These are decks that I typically use during Halloween. So yes, this is the Blue Angel deck. It is ginormous.
It's huge. Like,
Yes.
it's funny because it seems like, oh, it's just a big box, and you pull out the cards, you're like, my goodness.
Yes, it is gigantic. But I do love it, and I love here's the black cat.
Hey, Black Cat.
We have a death here. Yeah, I love this deck. I love using it. I only use it during Halloween season. Honestly, I don't use this year round. I know there's some
Yeah,
people that if you take out some of the Halloween cards, you can probably just use it year round.
probably.
But I do not. Um, but I do love it. So yes, and then in contrast to this deck, I have a really funny Halloween tarot here. I love this deck so much. I really want to get it as a pocket because it does come in a pocket size as a tin.
And you loves your pockets.
And I love my pocket decks, yes. But I do not have this in a tin yet. But this is really funny. And I do really love it. The suits are renamed to ghosts for cups. Uh, Bats, I believe, are wands. Or maybe this is swords. Hold on. Pumpkins. No. So bats are swords. Pumpkins are pentacles. And then imps are wands.
Mm.
So it's very Halloween themed, and I love it because it's very kooky and funny. I have the box set, the one that comes with this plus the book, like the bigger book. Um, so I love it because it's so fun. I do have some other Halloween decks, but not that I've used. I have the Trick or Treat Tarot from Llewellyn.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really used it. And I just recently got the Happy Halloween Tarot. I think that will probably end up becoming a favorite, but since I
Okay.
haven't used it yet,
Yeah.
I can't really say right now. But yes, I love Ghost's
They're
Cups. I love it.
cute.
I know, I love it. What decks did you choose, or deck if you only chose one?
So I actually didn't really like until I think last year or so. I didn't really have, maybe a year before, whatever. I didn't really have a deck like for Halloween, but
Okay.
when I was doing our like haunted house tarot adventure,
Yes, on Discord.
I bought the Dark Reflections.
Yes.
And I actually really like this deck. So I bought it for that specifically, but it's so macabre. It has like it's basically a zombified version of tarot, but this has actually become a favorite in general because I really like the guidebook for the shadow work prompts and stuff like that. I really like the consideration and just the sort of darker aspects of the cards overall. So this was, I guess, technically my favorite because I don't really have others.
Yeah.
But I'll show you one that I am excited and looking forward to. I just haven't actually done my flip through and unboxing of it yet. Is when I got it.
Yeah. Enabled. I enabled her.
Yeah,
To get that.
100%
It was on
enabled.
sale, so it was
And
worth
like
it.
you can see like the cards on the back, and you can flip through if you have it on hand, but I'm looking forward to
So fun.
using that this fall, and I kind of want to see how it pairs like with all this like foliage and stuff like that. I want to see how well it pairs with some of my with my new Folia Arcana deck.
That might pair nicely.
It might be very interesting. So I have to
Yeah.
see, because that deck's very green. This one's very like orange, black, and white. But
Yeah,
it
it's like
might
traditional Halloween colors.
cliche
Yeah.
Halloween colors. But
Yeah.
I think it would be, just considering the style of artwork and
Mm,
such, it might be an interesting pairing. So I'm looking
yes.
forward to that, because then I can have like really cool fall, like for real, actual fall grouping, pairing for the fall.
Yeah. Okay, some comments here. Midnight still doesn't have the Halloween Oracle. Ooh, what are you waiting for? Girl, go buy that. Alana has the Halloween tarot, but in a tin. So she has this one, but in a tin, and she doesn't have the full size with the book.
You guys should
Get the
just swap.
get the full size with the book. And then Midnight's favorite tarot deck is the Zombie Tarot. I had a feeling you would say that, Midnight. You
Yeah.
use that deck a lot. I own that deck. I don't use it as much, but it's a hilarious, really funny deck. If anyone wants to get into Zombie Tarot, highly recommend that one. And then let's see what else. Midnight said, I was sat here like I don't have any Halloween decks, and then remember the Zombie Tarot. But I would use it year round if I didn't have so many decks. Yeah, for sure. And then, oh yes, I enabled Midnight recently to buy the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's a good deck. I really like it. Adams Media sent it to me, and it's cute. It's pretty. It's
Hmm.
pretty deck to
Yeah.
have. So yes.
I guess this is my reminder. I need to film my flip through of this. I've been so preoccupied.
Yeah, me too. I haven't filmed it either. It's over there with
Yeah.
a bunch of other stuff that need to be
That needs
filmed.
to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, same. Uh yeah, you can see in camera. I still have to film the unboxing of the running press box that I got forever ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I could probably. I don't know if you want to see the pile of my stuff. Hold on a minute.
It's okay.
No, let me show you. Let me show you.
Oh my god, Sil.
So
I
much
feel better
stuff.
about my pile.
So much stuff.
I feel so much better.
Oh my god. So much.
Goodness
Yeah, I'm very
gracious.
behind. Most of it is books. I have like two piles just from Inner Traditions, and then I have a bunch of stuff from Running Press. I have a bunch of stuff from
Mhm.
last year that I didn't film, so I have to finish that, and then all the stuff from this half of the year that I need to film as well. And then just a bunch of other decks that have come in that I need to film. So yes, I'm gonna try to film some stuff tomorrow. I have a lot already filmed. I just have to edit, but yeah, a lot of
Mhm.
stuff, a big pile of stuff over there to go through.
That's crazy.
I know, it's nuts. Yep. So that was the last question, guys.
Yeah, we did it. This was a fun tag. I mean,
It
any reason
was.
to talk about Halloween. So honestly, I don't need much excuse. But yeah, this was a really fun tag. If you guys have ideas for future tags or discussions or topics for us to do on our channels, please let us know. You can either
Yes.
comment them down now or in the replay, or let us know on Discord. That is what
Yes.
Luke does and is good at it.
Yes, if you're on Discord and want to join like a community, highly recommend joining Cosmic's Discord. We have a lot of fun in there, and it is active. Like we do talk. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Sil, do you have anything coming up on your channel you want to shamelessly plug?
Um, I don't know what I'm posting this week, but I will be posting something. I wanna film my reflections video from March and April because I didn't film that last month. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably film that tomorrow because I have off tomorrow. It's a holiday in Canada, so I'll probably film that and try to edit it and get it up Wednesday.
Okay.
Um, Other than that, I just have a bunch of things that I need to edit, like unboxings, hauls, and like a few flip throughs and things of some decks that I've received. So yeah, things are coming. I just need to edit.
Yeah.
I need to do. Once I do, I post.
Yep, I feel you.
What about you? Do you know anything?
I have a few things that I need to edit. Let me see
Okay.
what I need to get through. I had a few videos go up already, so if you want to see a flip through of the
Cerulean, I think you posted.
yes, the Cerulean Tarot or Cerulean numerology deck.
Yes.
I have that up. I think I did my Folia Arcana.
Yes. I saw that too.
I think maybe I did. Oh, the only thing I haven't done yet, I still need to edit and get up my Boji tarot, my Boji journal tarot, and an old flip through or unboxing of a running press box. Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know when they're going to go up, but they'll go up eventually.
Yes. For sure. Full show.
Midnight said she might actually make a witch's casket video this month. So
yes, do it. Do it. Share it. We'll watch it. Everyone should watch it. Go subscribe to Midnight.
Yes, go subscribe, and you can when it goes live, just post it on the Discord, and I'll tag people for an announcement.
Yes. Yes.
Alrighty, guys, we are gonna get off of here and grab lunch because I'm hungry. And thank you so much for joining. This was a fun chat.
It was.
I love hearing everybody's opinions.
So many laughs.
Yes, very fun. So we will see you next month. And again, if you have any ideas for us, feel free to share with us and let